Okay, welcome to Ron Green Training. Now we're going to take a customer, find a customer, and cancel his product, whatever his product is. So go ahead and log in. The customer's name is Joe Hubbard. So we're going to look him up by his name. Now, when they have a name like Joe, it could be Joseph, it could be Josephine, but we don't know. So it could be just this Joe. Man, woman, you have to figure that out. So we're going to put the asterisk right after that. I think you need three letters. I'm going to try it with two on this one. So we're going to look up Joe Hubbard. There's a Joan and a Joe. See the difference there? We want this Joe Hubbard though. Right. This order ID. We can look at see that their account was approved, so it was set up. So let's take a look at that. Click on the order ID and go down to the notes here, and we can see that the order was created today. The street address matched, the code on the back of the credit card matched, so we did run it. They obviously seen that charge on their card and called in to cancel. And they called, and Patricia turned it off. And let me show you how she did that. A really simple process. If they say they want to cancel, all you have to do is click this button to highlight that, and then click on Stop Recurring right here. Click on Stop Recurring. Do you want to stop this on a selected order? Click Stop Recurring. That might error because it's already stopped. Right, we got this error. Normally you'll see that recurring has been successfully stopped. This one failed because it already is stopped. But then you can take a look at the bottom here where Patricia had turned it off and it was placed on hold. That's the reason for the stop sign there. We can also look up Joe if he just had his phone number. So let's go ahead and just look up Joe by his phone number because we know exactly what it is. He called in. We have access to that number. We searched by the phone number, and there he is right there. We can see that on the 28th, December 28th, we ran his card for on the ball stop shopper trial, and it failed. The credit card was declined. It did not go through. So then he called back in, and we tried to run the card again. It was successful. He seen it on there, and then he called and canceled. So for whatever reason, we don't know. But that's how you stop the transactions. If they wanted a refund, now we're going to go find somebody that just had a refund. Now this is a common name, so there might be a few of them, so that's why it's easier to search by the phone number. This is George Smith. Now George Smith has been a customer multiple times. Let's see, he started with getting better support back on the October 27th. And when he called in and he canceled on the ball shopper, we have two products that are running side by side, getting better support and on the ball shopper. So we're going to go ahead and cancel this one also, just so that you can see how this cancel works. You can see that in 10 hours, we're going to rebill for getting better support. So we're going to click on the order ID. I just wanted to check it out, just look. Okay, everything looks fine on that. And we're going to go ahead and stop the recurring payment. Highlight that, click on stop, and it's going to ask me, do you want to stop that order? Yes, and I will not get the error this time. There it is, recurring has been successfully stopped on one order. Now we'll go back down to the notes, and you can see Ron Green turned it off and it's been placed on hold. Now this customer actually asked for a refund on his other product, so we're going to go ahead and refund this product too to avoid the chargeback. Refunds, there's a protocol for refunds. This is not teaching you the protocol for the refund. This is just teaching you how to process the refund. Now if you wanted 2 or 3 refunds, you have to go into each individual product, and I'll show you that. But for now, we just go all the way down to where it says refund. Void refund, it's going to refund $24.95 to his card. We're going to click on that refund. Are you sure you want to refund this order? Yes, we do want to refund it. The money is out of our account and it's on his way to him. It should take 24 to 72 hours. The processing is up to their bank. It's already away from ours, so that money immediately comes out of ours and is sent to his bank. When it credits his account, we just know that it's anywhere between 24 and 78 hours or 72 hours. That should appear in his. Now, if we take a look at the bottom here, back in the notes, we'll see I turned it off, I placed it on hold, and then a minute later I refunded him. And this transaction ID, if he does call back in tomorrow or the next day and say I did not get a refund, just give this transaction ID number, and that will let him know that our bank has sent it out, and it is trackable. We do not want them to call their bank. Just let them know that, set their expectation at 24 to 72 hours. It's out of our bank. It's up to his bank. We don't know how long, and some credit unions actually take longer than that, but you're pretty safe with 24 to 72 hours. Now we're going to take a look at everything that George has here, so let's go back. Okay. It's probably just as easy to put his phone number back in. That shortcut is Control V. You highlight it, Control C, copies. You hit Control V to paste it in that document, not twice. Control V. Hit enter and it'll pull up everything with George Smith again. Well, that's Joe Hubbard. We have to look up George Smith. 614-452-3812. Okay, there's George. And you can see now, not only did we charge him, but then we went ahead, stopped it, and issued a refund. As I roll over that, it says refund. So if this customer calls back in and says his refund wasn't processed, it was. Just give him the number, the transaction number, and everything should be good with that. Okay, that's how to issue a cancel and also how to issue a refund. Try that with Bob Test File, and I don't know if Bob has anything available to cancel. No, he doesn't, but that's okay. You can go into any one of the first page there and try to cancel it. You'll get the error. That's okay. Just get the error. Click on that order ID and try to cancel it. You can try to issue a refund, but it's not going to be able to issue the refund because it's a test file. So try that with Bob Test File, and we'll get back to you in a few minutes. Thank you.